Hey guys, my name is Boganora and welcome back to another sneak peek Dawn of Titans video. And today we have Thor, finally a new lightning titan. Thor is a champion and Thor is the Norse god of thunder and lightning. So finally we have a new lightning titan in the game. Of course we do have some lightning titans, but they're all berserkers with mixed up skills. They changed the Vikings over to lightning damage, but this time we have the first of 4 Norse god, and as you can see, Thor's got a very special first skill, which makes him pretty unique compared to other champions. You can see this version of Thor is almost 200,000 health and 13,500 damage with 58% piercing, 72% critical. That's mostly due to the relics. 98% armor, so not a lot of armor, but quite a bit of health, and 90% lightning resists. The only resist that I don't have is earth. Here you can see a skill. Thor's hammer is 20% base armor, health, titan damage, and attack radius. That's key to make him unique. These are the relics that I have outfitted on Thor, and we'll take a closer look at those. I've got a 4-star Holy Blade at level 4, critical and armor piercing, 4-star Fire Ruby at level 6, Titan resist fire and armor, and then the Eye of the Storm at level 10, 60% lightning damage, and then it buffs archer's damage. The Orb of Duality, Titan and army lightning damage, plus ice resist. Lost Medallion, Titan armor critical, and then resist against physical, and the Stormbreaker, Titan lightning damage, and then it buffs Spearman. So let's get right into our first battle. This one is a level 58 Volstan. Volstan buffs Spearmen and human troops. So let's just take Thor out here and let's see what he does. All of the troops are migrating to the left, so I'm throwing down some meteor strikes here. I was a little unprepared with my spell forge, so we're just using what we have at this point. All right, so here we go. First hit, half health, almost 93,000 health taken off on that first hit. That's where that critical comes in. It's very good. Now, Volstan went down pretty easy, but these spearmen, I tell you what, these buff spearmen are pretty tough. They took several hits to get rid of them, and then you know how spearmen are when they bunch up a bunch of them together. It takes a lot to get rid of them. So we're gonna watch Thor try to take out these spearmen. There's pretty good animation here towards the end where you can actually see Thor's attack radius bonus. It's actually right there. It's about the same diameter as the fear spell radius. That one did not quite, he didn't quite stay in the center of the circle, but there is one later. Man, those are some tough spearmen. Look at that. So, in the way damage is calculated, guys, you know, when there's multiple troops there, they all take some damage, but one unit takes the most of the damage. So, it does take him a little while to get through all these spearmen, but he's not having any trouble. He's got plenty of health. He's got plenty of armor for those spearmen, and he has lots of damage. So took him over here to get rid of these pesky grenadiers, just to see. There was one, and he got those other ones on the backswing because of that increased radius. So what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm actually pulling him over to the right to get away from those trees. And it actually worked out that right here towards the end there's a fear spell that drops, and you can see his swing is taking out most of it. May just be slightly more than the radius of this fear spell, but that's pretty much what his damage radius is right there. So, and of course he got feared right at the end. So we have to watch Thor walk around until he's no longer afraid of these little bitty spearmen. Although I tell you what, that Volstan, man, I tell you what, those are some tough spearmen. Spearmen can be very annoying. What are you doing? Walking around in a circle. So, all right. So that was the first battle. Thor, man, I tell you what, he is just, that hammer is just insane. It may be the largest rendition of Thor's hammer that I've seen. All right. The next battle is Skolnar. Skolnar versus Thor. This is a level 60 Skolnar. For some reason, there are no Goliaths on this defense. I don't know if he's trying to catch you off guard. If you see an earth damage paladin and you think, oh yeah, there's going to be Goliaths there, and then he pulls a switcheroo on you and he hits you with pikemen and grenadiers. So. Yeah, no problem with the pikemen. All right, so here we go. That's a pretty tough Skolnar there, isn't it? All right, I totally missed with that fear spell. I was trying to get both of those grenadiers, but I missed. So, yeah, that Skolnar is something else, isn't he? Wow, he's tough. But Thor is also tough with that almost 200,000 health, so I ran Skolnar off just to try to clear out some of these troops. I need to get rid of these pesky grenadiers just firing away at the back. I do have the fire ruby on there, so there is some fire resist there to go along with the armor. And fear on defense is actually kind of annoying. So Thor being a champion, these are not going to be quick battles. All right, these are not going to be 15-20 second battles. The nice thing about champions is that you don't really have to mind them too much. They tend to target the next target on their own without having to be directed completely, unlike some of the other classes of Titans, like Ranger Titans and those type. That Skolnar is tough, but I think we're going to get him. One last set of grenadiers here on the left. Come on. And that's what paladins do. Paladins have lots of health, and they draw out the battle. As you can see, we only have a little less than 3 minutes left. And there he goes. Down goes Skolnar. Oh, he's down for the count. It was a pretty good animation there at the end. All right, so our next battle is the one that I'm sure everyone is interested in seeing. What happens when we take Thor up against a Freya? We got level 22 Panthers, or level 20 troops. There's a level 60 Freya, and let's see what her stats are. We got some pikemen there, level 22, level 21. She got ice resist. She's got lightning resist. Interesting. All right. So this is a significantly higher level than what I am. I think in this battle I'm level 15. Yeah, so I got 14 and 15 troops going against a level 20, 21, and 22 troops with a level 60 Freya on defense. So send some of those grenadiers away. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 16,000, and then here come the Panthers. So Freya gets kind of lost in the fray here. Drop a free spell down on those Panthers. Lots of those are pretty annoying. So, wow, look at that. Look at that radius on those pikemen. So the radius is an advantage against pikemen and spearmen and troops that where there's more than one. Not going to help you much against panthers and Goliaths, but the very nice thing about champions is when they start their attack motion, they actually do damage to the troops that are running up from behind. So sometimes you can catch the panthers on the backswing and then attack the troops on the front. So this one is the battle I believe that I almost lost this one just due to the sheer amount of armor piercing that those panthers were doing, taking down Thor. But I do believe that we will come out victorious here in the end. And like I said, now this Thor has almost 200,000 health, so he can take a beating. And of course you can put whatever relics that you need on there to adjust. But he's very healthy, running about not quite 100% armor. So very nice there. All right, guys. That is Thor. I am so glad we finally got new lightning in the game. We're going to maybe wrap this up here, and then wait. What is this? Oh, DBR. DBR. We gotta go. We gotta take on DBR. Let's see what we got. Who's he got? Who does DBR have on defense? Oh, wait. Yeah, it's Thor. Dang. Oh, little Thor on Thor action here, guys. All right, here we go. Thor versus Thor in the finals of the Lightning Champion grudge match. Let's see, what's he got? Level 16 troops. If you guys haven't seen DBR's video, he just dropped it a little while ago. Go check out his channel. And check out Thor, and then also Gaming Jaeger as well has a preview video. Here we go. All right, I will link those guys' channels on the end card. And they're just slugging it out. Man, look at that. How awesome is that? I tell you what, we're never disappointed by the artwork in this game. The graphics are just amazing sometimes. So my Thor has 90 has lightning resist. So yup, DBR's Thor went down. Take out those panthers, and then I do believe that this will be the end of DBR's short-lived return to Dawn of Titans. Alright, guys. Well, that's Thor. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and let me know if you have a preferred set of relics that you would like to see on these Titans as we continue to bring you these sneak peeks. Thanks once again for joining me to have a closer look at Thor, and we will catch you on the next sneak peek.